It's so fried. And they know the country's trying to rise like the phoenix out of the ashes, and they cannot stand it. They've got unlimited tax money. They're surveilling us all illegally. They all get cushy jobs in the private industries they sell out to later. And they think they own us, and they own the First Amendment, and they can't stand the fact that we reach tens of millions of people. And they can't stand the fact that I did a report 3 or 4 months ago that I even thought was milquetoast, where we go out and show the boat and have them talk about it. And then I say, I think we're spending too much money on this, plus drug interdiction, including on lakes inside the state. The state wouldn't even do anything when Mexican drug dealers on Texas lakes that border it kill people all the time on their jet skis. They won't even go investigate because they're scared of real drug dealers. They just want to ride around in big machine gun boats harassing citizens, and I'm tired of it. I can't get away from you who want to be tough guys, who want to be in the military, and so you become police that are militarized and wage war on me and my family and treat me like garbage. I mean, I saw this footage this weekend where they killed this 56-year-old woman up in Virginia. They pull her over. She's a Sunday school teacher, no criminal record. And they shot her 5 times because she reportedly rolled her window up, and all the witnesses came out and said his arm wasn't stuck in the window. He said, don't roll up your window or I'll shoot. She rolled it up and started driving. He shot her, then followed her out in the road as it was rolling and shot her. There's all these witnesses. And the police are like, we don't care. That's the way it is. His arm was stuck in there. And they're like, yeah, but he just shot her. Just like when they shot that guy in the back on the DART platform and said he was attacking him and he was in handcuffs. Bullet went in, bounced back up, killed him. They took their time, get him to the hospital. Because, you know, it's sexy in movies like Hurt Locker to, like, let people bleed to death. And, well, it's not really an Iraqi combatant, but it's an American citizen. That's almost as good. And the guys are like, hey, you killed somebody. You're, like, tough now. And they're like, pretty soon when the cop cars have skull and crossbones, how many citizens they've killed? This country's gone. North Korea.
We're on the march.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little late getting back on air because I just talked to the program director, well, I guess the general manager, over at our local affiliate, 590 AM. And the little secret police, the spokesman for the DPS, didn't just call their DPS contact there. Then on top of that, they called the head person like, you're going to get me in trouble. You see why I got hot, folks? I've seen this video. State police bowing up, the guy saying, I'm not talking to you, mad that our cameras are there. They said, now we're escorting you out of here. You're not allowed to be here, showing a boat, and then following them right on their hind end. Folks, do you recognize this endangers every single one of us? I don't want to be enemies with you idiots. But when you act like North Korean soldiers, you make me mad. And again, I've had good experiences with the state police in many cases. And I never had bad ones until a few years ago. And it's bad now. They've got the police scared. They've got the troopers scared. They're hiring a bunch of thugs. And they're really twisting and changing the culture. And, I mean, you are morons. Do you know how many affiliates we're on? We're on over 100 affiliates. And growing. We're on XM 166. I'm #1 alternative news show on the internet, period. Go look at the Alexa ratings. Dozens of times bigger than MSNBC.com. Go look it up. And I know you can set me up. I know you can plant stuff on me. I know you can kill me. I don't care. You figure that out, I win. You lose. America wins. You lose. Freedom wins. You lose. Your little thug ego. You and all the crooks up above you and all the people stealing the coffers dry. Don't you get it? You lose. You don't think I haven't been attacked. You don't think I haven't gone. You think calling up to complain on our reporters thinking KLBJ's our boss because you're asking, well, where's InfoWars? Well, we're on this station, that station. You know, our standard thing. You think you're getting me in trouble? You think telling my guys, get out of there? You think having your officers follow them to their car and try to intimidate them? It's a good thing I wasn't there, man, because I can't handle this anymore. I mean, you understand how it is the ultimate danger to our society to have guys in uniforms trying to intimidate reporters. I mean, in Mexico, they kill reporters. They've killed a lot of reporters here. Man, I tell you, listen, I'm having to have phone calls here over this. Do you think this will discourage? That's it. We now, once a week, do a report on the Texas State Police. I mean, you don't like one report a year? Just their idea, hey, they're going to show this boat off. It's got all these machine guns and stuff. Let's go see it. Okay. Hey, they're going to do a drone test. Let's go do it. Oh, that's it. In fact, I'm coming next time. I'm going to start coming. You think you intimidate me? It is the opposite. You got that? You don't intimidate me, you un-Americans. And get me McBrain in here real quick. I know we have a guest. But he said it's the DPS spokesman calling him up. I mean, it's not going to happen, but let's say you successfully kick us off 590. That's a badge of honor to be kicked off radio stations, which is not going to happen. But the point is, all of this is just, it's so evil. What is that spokesman's name? Because he was trying to tell me, and I didn't write it down during the break. I was talking to Mark Caesar. He said, yeah, this is all public info. And you do air your reports here on 590. I mean, you know, because what did you tell him? You told him we're with InfoWars. We air our reports here and there, right? That's standard fare.
So, yeah, InfoWars, KLBJ, Alex Jones show. He says, oh, I know who Alex Jones is.
So he knows who Alex Jones is.
Absolutely.
So then why is he calling the affiliate? What is his name?
I'll have to get it for you. Because I got it written
Guy's name
from last time. So last time we went and we got all their...
All right.
Look it up for I have it in 5 minutes.
No, you're great. I just can't. This is the tyranny. I wish the police. I mean, last time I was so happy they were nice. I said they were very friendly, talked to us, did our report. I said, wow, they acted like human. They treated us like Americans, like decent human beings.
We had a state trooper standing right behind me.
No, I understand. I understand. They can't hear you yet. Well, do you know what? We got a guest waiting in the wings, but just put his microphone on the table, wheel him in. Let's just get this done right now, and we'll go to our guest. Okay? I know we tend to. I mean, this is outrageous. I mean, he's calling a whole bunch of people over there. What a coward.
Tom Vinger.
Tom Vinger. Is his mic on yet? Go ahead.
Tom Vinger. That was the spokesperson's name.
Tell folks what you witnessed, what went on.
Well, John Bound and I pulled up there. We could see that media, local media, already there. They were talking to some state trooper spokespersons. We're already on video being interviewed by some of the local media. Not real sure who they were, but these guys were on camera, you know, and somebody in a uniform, obviously willing to talk to the press. Well, I recognized Tom from last time. I said, well, I knew he was the guy that you have to talk to first.
They're over there doing a press conference.
Absolutely.
You're evil.
So go out and talk to him, and I immediately got this vibe that I did not receive the last time. This time, he wasn't happy to see me.
So they're now interfering with the press. They need to move to North Korea. Continue.
Yeah. So I said, hey, we're here to do an interview again. He says, we're not doing any media interviews today. I explained, well, it looks like you are right now. And he says, well, you have to...
But you're an American. You're to be lied to. You're the enemy. Well, he's part of the occupational bankers. Continue.
So we got to schedule these ahead of time.
Bring him a chair, guys, please.
Got to schedule these ahead of time. We failed to do so. I said, look, we called in advance. You guys knew we were coming here.
Oh, that's the problem.
Then he said...
Why would you... Okay, thank you, guys.
We misrepresented ourselves because we said we were with KLBJ, but that's not the total truth. We said we were with Alex Jones Show, InfoWars, KLBJ. Sometimes you're all over the place. So.
Well, that's because they always ask when you call InfoWars, and we always say, yeah, it's on KLBJ here locally.
Absolutely. And people locally in Texas.
I mean, I've won Best of Austin repeatedly, and reader polls, the newspaper, they always act like we're not media.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're misrepresenting. You're bad. It's always that moral thing of we're bad.
Yeah, I hear you.
So continue.
Well, I had the wireless mic with me, and Bound had the camera rolling, so I went ahead and asked them questions anyway.
So he didn't like the fact that you didn't talk to the hand.
No, I don't believe so. And the thing is like I said, we didn't get a very warm welcome like we received last time. This time it just seemed like the cold shoulder, and we had.
Well, this was a different spokesman, but you said it. Oh, I know who Alex Jones is.
That's what he said. He goes, oh, I know who Alex Jones is. Was his exact word. We got that on camera. Yeah.
And then now they're calling up complaining, saying we're like they call up an affiliate. We're on where we air the news reports, and they're calling up because they always ask, okay. What is InfoWars? Well, where is it on? Well, it's on, I know the standard thing I tell you to tell them. Yeah. It's on Channel 10 TV locally, because we air these reports there as well. Yeah. And it's on 590 AM.
How dare you ask?
Well, what did you tell them last time? I've seen the video report.
Well, we did the same thing. And they, but I think, they must have saw the report last time and maybe felt that it wasn't very favorable or whatever. So I think that's what happened. They saw the YouTube report from last time. and then didn't welcome us back.
Hey, let me explain something. I know they've told you behind the scenes you're taking over, martial law, you rule, ha, ha, ha. You're about to get a lot of power, boys. But nobody likes the press getting messed with. This is going to become a big issue. What is the punk's name?
I forgot. Tom Wenger?
Wenger, yeah.
So, you know.
Well, I'm going to work now to get their funding cut. And I'm going to work now because they got way too much money. The government helps bring the drugs in. State police find truckloads of cocaine. They're ordered to give it to the FBI. That's been in the Associated Press. We all know you help the feds with Fast and Furious, all the rest of it, and help deliver little kids over the DPS to the youth centers for the fund. And it's over. Okay, so every week now I want a DPS report.
Sure.
Okay?
Hey,
I want you at every one of their events. And do whatever you're going to do, criminals. I don't care.
They're spending $600,000 on these.
Well, 600 plus.
Yeah, for a total of 6 of them. And this is the unveiling of the second one.
With machine guns, militarizing, and they don't like it. Well, I'll definitely in the next legislature be there talking about this.
Sure.
And again, it is criminal what the state of Texas has done, the so-called state, going along with Fast and Furious, all the rest of this. And it's wrong to sit there and try to violate press freedom in this country. Can you believe calling up our affiliate, trying to imply we're doing something wrong, playing weird legalese games?
And that was quick. We just got back. I mean, they called you right away.
Well, I was already yelling on air before I knew about this because I'd already seen the footage of them bowing up to you and stuff.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Tell us about the following you out. They escorted you out? What, they told you leave?
We didn't really realize, there's a lot of police cars there, a lot of state troopers, and then it wasn't until, we turned the very first corner out of the parking lot, and we're like, is this guy following us? And sure enough, almost all the way to the freeway. So, and then I was getting I thought we were going to get pulled over. So I was getting the cameras ready, and then he decided to, once we got close to the on-ramp, he turned around and about face and took off.
Well, he's got the NDAA. He'd love to throw you in an underground prison. And don't worry, they'll get your pension funds, though. They're going to hurt you, too. The evil you commit is going to come back on you 10 times by your masters, not by us.
And by them following us, it seemed like intimidation. It was pure intimidation.
Well, I mean, he's calling.
Yeah.
What about the guys getting in your space? I saw that on the video.
Yeah, he was right there, real close by, just as I asked them questions, and it was another intimidation purpose.
Well, that's what I like about Arde Saveda is that he doesn't act like a crazy person, even though I don't agree with some of what he does.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to go out and try to talk to the chief of police at public events and press conferences, and they'd have guys come and start bumping into me. And I'm like, I know you think you can assault me because you're God, but do you want to turn America into North Korea? That's always been my line.
Yeah.
I mean, the other police chiefs were just like crazy, and then they would like that they were doing this.
But see, I had a lot of.
I mean, Arde Saveda would never act like that. They're just out of their minds. There's our evil report showing their boat. All right, I'm going to go to our next guest, Darren. I'm going to try to not get hot about this. It's funny that I saw the video and got mad, and then boom, they're calling. Trying to get us in trouble, like you can get us in trouble. I mean, listen, police, I've been physically attacked. I've been death threatened. I've had all sorts of dirty tricks done. I'm not backing off, okay? I know I'm right. You do not intimidate. In fact, I've got incredible energy now. I ran 5 miles this morning. When I get home today, I'm running an extra 5. I mean, I am charged right now. I want you guys at every one of the events he goes to. I want you to look into everything. I want you on them, okay?
Awesome.
All right, good. Because it's a matter of they're not going to intimidate us.
That's right.
All right, thank you, Darren. All right, Andrew Griffin was able to pop in with us. I apologize. He's been holding while I went to that ranting. RedDirtReport.com is a great newspaper publication up in Oklahoma, and they've investigated Oklahoma City and more. Andrew Griffin got to know Andrew Breitbart, who died in the early morning hours out in Los Angeles while walking, and they said right away, though, it's not suspicious.